We pushed further inside the cave, but the atmosphere had shifted. The easy laughter from before was gone. Now, our footsteps kept us close, an unspoken rule binding us together. Tom led the way, eyes flicking between the ground and the rough walls. Mark trailed just behind him, Lena followed, and I stayed at the back, feeling the cold rock scrape softly against my arms whenever the tunnel narrowed enough to force us sideways. Then Tom stopped abruptly. "There should be a fork here," he said, voice tight with confusion. Mark checked his map again. According to their notes, the cave ought to open into a larger chamber around this point. But instead, the tunnel just kept descending, no sign of a split. "Caves shift," Tom muttered. "Passages collapse or change over time. It's not unusual." No one argued. We moved on. A few minutes later, Lena stumbled, barely slipping but enough to scrape her knee. She looked down, eyes narrowing. "There are footprints," she whispered. Tom asked if they might be ours. Lena shook her head. "They're barefoot." We all bent to look. The prints were faint, pressed into damp patches between rocks, too small to be an animal, too clear to be old. They led in the same direction we were heading. Mark chuckled nervously. "Maybe someone else saw us been in here first." His joke didn't land. Nobody looked convinced. Tom crouched down, examining the marks more closely. "They're fresh," he said. At that moment, one of our headlamps flickered, just once, then teddied. No one said anything. As we continued, I realized something else was off. The cave seemed to swallow sound. Our voices, once bouncing back clearly, now felt muted and dull, like the walls themselves were absorbing everything. I glanced back. The tunnel looked longer, just a little, but enough to make my skin crawl. I told myself it was my imagination. That's when Mark's voice broke the silence, quietly. "Guys, I think we should turn back soon." No one disagreed, but no one moved either. Because from somewhere deeper ahead, we heard it. Not falling rock. Not dripping water. A slow, deliberate exhale. Like a breath, drawn softly through a mouth. Then it stopped. And what happened next, changed everything.